It's your boy Young Mozzie in the cut, about to get it cracking with another video. Now, listen, any of my friends that appear in my live streams, well, most of them can tell you one particular anime that I'm very fond of. Top five favorite anime of all time. In my top five personal favorite anime of all time. Any of them will tell you that my damn frost wire. Any of them will tell you that anime that is top five, it is Naruto. Now, the thing about Naruto is about 2 years ago, there was a video that the channel on YouTube, Screw Attack, they made a video of Toph from Avatar: The Last Airbender, or maybe just Avatar, because she appears in Korra too. But Toph from Avatar versus Gaara from Naruto. Now, this video in particular, 2 years ago, got me fucking heated as hell. Now, listen, whenever, and I was so heated that, and I'm not really heated as much anymore, but I just go back just to point out certain, whenever I see some people be like, oh, Toph this, Toph that, I just go back to just look at it at this point. And sometimes I come across some shit, I wish, it was one YouTuber that I came across who made a whole video talking about why Toph would win, and it was just wrong. Fuck. But I'm gonna be I don't want to say reacting, because it's not really much of a reaction, more like a critique, kinda more like a critique. I don't know, a critique, but a reaction at the same time, I guess. But I'm not showing my face. Okay, it's whatever. So it's kind of a reaction. I'm not gonna give it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to point out, so this guy it's going to be reaction to a reaction video of Seththeprogrammer. You know, Seth is actually, I wouldn't say he's one of my favorite YouTubers, but I disagree with him sometimes, but he's very logical most of the time. Most of the time he's very logical. And I'll see. I'll show y'all what I mean with this video. It's Dragon Squad. This man is Dragon Squad, bitch. This man is Dragon Squad, bitch. In this. Yo, that's a funny name. Yo, go check this nigga out. Go like his videos. Check him out, because I watched some of this Cash. This Soul Illuminati 1v1 reaction. My nigga Soul Illuminati, one of my favorite YouTubers. Yo, go check him out, because I always fuck with him a little bit. I just don't fuck with this one video he got of Gaara versus Toph. His now let's watch it. Let's watch this together, and let me just point out some of the flaws in his argument, because he tries to poke flaws in Seththeprogrammer's argument. Now, I've seen before I go into this in depth, I've seen both Avatar and Naruto. I haven't seen Korra, because Korra fucking sucks. But yeah, Korra is fucking ass. But I do know about Korra, and from what I know, the characters don't get a whole lot stronger, so it doesn't matter too much anyway. So even in the comics, even in the comics, the characters don't get a whole lot stronger. So we're gonna dive right into this, and I'm gonna be basically reacting / critiquing. I already watched this video, by the way. I was just like, wow, this man. I actually commented in this comment section. I was like, man, come on, man. I know. I mean, I don't know. I know. I don't know what the fuck I was typing. That's a damn typo. I know you like Toph, but the outcome is obvious to everyone who isn't you. Like, come on, man. Like I know you like Toph, but like I and the thing about this particular death battle, like I know for a fact, like some of the other death battles, like Zelda versus Peach, Cloud versus Link. Like I know for a fact that if I watched those death battles, and I've been a fan of the character who lost, I would have been fucking pissed. Just like how when I saw Gaara lose, and I was fucking pissed, I would have been fucking pissed because at least from what I've heard from people who critique those particular death battles that Screw Attack has, and like at least from what I've heard, those death battles are pretty damn inaccurate. Now, most of the time, I can agree with Screw Attack, but on some occasions, like all of the Goku versus Superman shit, I agree with. Goku had, I mean, when you use the version of Superman that they was using, I agree with all of it. I mean, I don't know about now because apparently Goku's a fucking universe buster at this point. I don't know. I don't watch Super, but apparently he's a universe buster, so he might be stronger than Superman at this point. Probably is. But back when they were doing those death battles, I agree. Most of them I agree. The Majin Buu versus Kirby is a little shaky. That's a little shaky. I don't agree with that too much. That's a little shaky. I agree with pretty much most of their outcomes though. Yo, but let's. I'm dragging this on too long. The video already 22 minutes. I'm gonna skip through some shit. But the video already 22 minutes. No edits, nigga. I'ma just we're just gonna hop right into this. Okay, we're gonna react to this video.
YouTube, we back. Like, watch that.
Let's skip all this shit. Skip all this shit, nigga.
Pretty tough too. No. But I don't know. I just think that Toph can fight better. And,
she can.
I just think Toph can fight better. She can. I mean, I don't know. I think I'll bring this up later in the video. Let's not. I mean, from what I remember from Avatar characters, if we're talking about just purely fighting like combative standpoint, from a combative standpoint, like taijutsu, straight up fucking martial arts, Gaara's got her beat, at least from a canon Naruto standpoint, because I'll explain it when we get there.
All he uses is sand, though. He doesn't.
Toph, like, manipulates the earth.
Yeah.
Like, she would just manipulate his earth.
Exactly. That's how that works.
Nah.
Works.
A lot of martial arts, and so does Goku. But Batman
out of there. So I mean, that's like this huge stat. Speed is actually a bit hard.
I'm just gonna skip to the parts where the dude is talking. Skip through Seth's video. Because I respect my boy Seth. And it's funny because I mentioned this to my friends a few times, but I actually had I don't remember what YouTube video it was, but I actually had a debate with Seththeprogrammer like 3 years ago on a YouTube comment section. That joke was funny, and seeing him as a YouTuber now, that shit's funny.
I'm pretty sure.
The library plays. Yeah. Strong,
I mean, the sand under her, it was like
right, and also it's hyperbole.
He mentioned this. This guy, it's Dragon Squad, bitch. He mentioned this in the comment section. He said that the sand under her is why she couldn't hold the library up, even though if we can see right there, and if I remember correctly, she made a platform so that she can move stable. She can have a stable stance. Fuck out of here. Now, once again, I'm not dissing this dude. He's pretty dope. It's just that this particular video.
If King Brony is so fucking impressive, then how did they go from building level being impressive to planet level just being like a normal thing? Like, what?
Yeah,
I mean,
that planet level bullshit is even if that is some kind of statement, it's a fucking outlier. You can't use an outlier in something in a versus battle. What kind of bullshit is that? She can bend the planet. What kind of does she have the feast, nigga? Toph, from what I remember, Toph isn't even she doesn't even have any city level feats. How the fuck is she a planet bender? That don't make no damn sense.
the same shit about Gaara. They have
only
inconsistencies
situation.
in every damn.
You can say the same shit about Gaara. Gaara has inconsistencies in his power. Maybe you can say Gaara has inconsistencies. I don't even know about that. Inconsistencies in his stamina, because his stamina gets better and better and better and better over time. Like Gaara can fight for days. And that's the only thing you can say. You can't say that he has a fucking planet level outlier feat. Not even a feat. That's not even a damn feat. It's a damn irrelevant damn statement that don't make no damn sense.
It's not like it shook out,
Comic
like
book.
it panned a shot of the Earth, and the Earth was just shaking around like she was carrying her or some shit. What were they in there, like in a cave or something?
Mhm,
Yeah, there was no
on the
inclination. She actually lifted the fucking absolute wank. It's
Building
just
level.
for
I
the
thought
sake
we stopped.
of this video. So
Oh yeah, he said this right here.
Toph is a lightning timer and is large building level. Okay, large building level lightning timer. That's what we're gonna.
Fuck
link
is a
it to.
large building
Just for the
level. I
sake-
thought we.
Like niggas, like fuck is a large building level. Like come on, man. Large building level means you can destroy a large building. That's what it means. Come on, man. Y'all niggas need to up your death battle game. Y'all niggas need to, like, I was for real in these Google Plus streets battling niggas. I was in these Google Plus streets. I was on Comic Con for like a week. I was on Comic Con for like a week. Then I was on Google Plus for like 2 years. I hang on Google Plus every once in a while now. But like nigga, fuck out of here.
of this video. So now on to my boy Gaara. What has Gaara done?
What's he
Even in
done?
like early part 1, he's fought people with bodies harder than steel. Okay,
So
multiple times harder.
So?
Kimimaro, he has this like he has bone defense. He's like he can manipulate his bone structure, and his bones are harder than steel. Okay, and what
What the
Gaara
fuck is-
did is Gaara literally turned
Bro.
the entire, and then he crushed Kimimaro so hard. So for 5 times, this ain't dying no. If he had to fight, and this is just a tsunami that covers the entire village, which basically
Wait, he said something before this, didn't he? I think so.
feet. And then versus
So it's
David,
Toph. When
he
Toph.
literally makes like a giant ass fucking sand tsunami.
So is Toph. What is it?
that
What are you
covers
talking
the
about?
entire village, which basically
Fucking
means
old
the
Toph could kill fucking
And this
Gaara.
fucking
I'm not.
Bro, what are you talking? What is this dude talking about? Fucking old Toph can kill Gaara. Come on, man. You need the feats. You can't just say random shit. You can't just make random statements like that. Come on,
Been
man.
lying.
That's also capable of absorbing like nuclear bomb.
Look
level
at that
blasts from
fucking.
Gaara.
Look at that, man. Come on, bro. You gonna say? Come on, man. Come on, man. I know you got it in you. Don't say Toph can win this, please. Please don't say that.
He's also capable.
That's what I was thinking when I first watched this video. At this point, I'm like, please, just like, please. On my Uncle Me and shit.
Hypersonic and should also be a lightning timer. Gaara has insane offensive abilities in comparison to Toph. Now let's not even get into later in the series when he fights Sage Mode Madara, who's capable of like fucking fist fighting the okay. It's like speed hard. Yeah, so
Come on, man.
the anime was able to no chakra when he did it. So you could argue Naruto characters are almost like all the advanced Jones blitzing him, and then you have Gaara
I'm not
fighting.
even sure. Like, I'm not even sure about this whole Avatar characters being lightning level, because that whole lightning shit, that's not. I mean, the only thing. I mean, real talk. There's so much other shit like Avatar characters are supposed to be able to bend and move. Some of them move at lightning speeds, and yet and still, you got niggas getting taken out by just fucking. You got niggas barely running away from some shit that they should be faster than if they are lightning speed. So I don't know about. I'll give them at least that though. But I'll explain why this doesn't matter at the end, even if she is lightning speed. Which I don't believe so. I think she's like supersonic.
Stage mode, Madara who can take on groups of these fucking guys all at once. So yeah, Wanked Toph being building level and lightning timer has no fucking pull against Kazekage Gaara, again, who's like fucking town level and at least and it's probably lightning level as well because he was able to kind of ragdoll Mangekyo Sharingan Sasuke, who was able to beat Toph. Like I said, what did they say about that?
They said that
Manipulate his entire weaponry.
No, this is the
all
part.
that shit, and that since he has he has like dust and has a sand.
That's
so
it. That's
basically
all he
Toph
has,
is,
though.
like,
That's all he has though. Listen, man, like all guard needs is fucking sand. Because at the end of the day, anything that Toph throws at Gaara, and this is what people who like root for Toph need to understand. It's like my guilty pleasure just debunking this Toph versus Gaara fight because I was so triggered two years ago when it came out. But people who support Toph in this battle need to understand that anything that Toph throws at Gaara, any form of metal, earth, it doesn't matter. He can turn it into sand anyway. So her advantage of being able to use other stuff that isn't sand really is irrelevant. It's really irrelevant since he can turn that shit into sand in the first place. Like it's whatever.
manipulate like the metal.
She can manipulate his entire weaponry.
Or elements.
And that doesn't make sense. And I'm gonna get into it. Like I think he's gonna mention it again towards the end, and I'm gonna explain fully in depth why she cannot control Gaara's sand and why it's illogical for her to be able to control Gaara's sand, and why I'm just mentioning
Then
it.
those two things.
Fucking way.
Oh shit! He was about to say some more shit.
If she gets one chance to manipulate his weaponry, it's over. He can't do shit.
What the hell? If she gets one chance to manipulate his weaponry, it's over. I mean, listen. Let's not mention the fact that Toph doesn't have the feats to put down Gaara in the first place. Let's not mention the fact that she doesn't have the physical feats. She doesn't have the attack potency feats. She just doesn't have the feats to get past Gaara's defense. Gaara has defended bombs that can destroy the entire fucking sand village. He survived Madara's meteor. 2 meteors, nigga. Like come on, man. Like that's ridiculous. To say that all she needs is one shot on him and he'll be done, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Even beginning the series, Gaara took a pummeling from what was that, 5th gate? Yeah, that was 5th gate Lee. Even beginning the series, him took a pummeling from beginning the series Lee and didn't get a scratch on him because of his defense. So saying that she's gonna somehow she can one shot Gaara, all she needs is one shot, that's fucking ridiculous.
There's nothing he could
run
do.
out and then Toph,
He wouldn't need to defend himself against that bitch.
Whoa,
She would
fam.
get swamped.
Oh, sir.
What was she
He
gonna
wouldn't.
do, dude? she would get fucking sucked into a fucking tsunami, man. Like she couldn't even touch him. Like I remember one big thing they did. Okay, is like I said in the earlier video, they're like, well, you know,
I'm gonna skip.
the life essence, pretty much.
It's not like he's generating his chakra to create sand. That's not.
Oh, this is another thing he was saying. He was saying, well, his sand is still sand, and this is the thing that people. I don't know if he watched Naruto, but he must not have seen Naruto in a long time, or he must not understand how Gaara's he must not understand how Gaara's jutsu controlling sand. He must not understand how it fucking works. Cause the thing about it is, Gaara's sand, the way he controls it is not fucking bending. Gaara is not a bender. Gaara is not a bender in the same way that you got the fucking sand benders, you got the fucking fire benders, you got the air benders. He's not a bender. Like, and this is the thing about benders that a lot of people who support Toph don't fucking realize. Oh shit, I skipped some shit. But this is the shit about benders that people who support the whole Toph shit don't realize. The shit that they don't realize is that when benders bend their element, they often launch, at least when they're attacking, they often launch their fucking element at the person they're attacking. They don't maintain the difference between that and what Gaara does is that when he attacks with sand, he maintains control over the sand at all times. That's completely different from what benders do. At least the only bender we've seen do something like that on a consistent basis is benders in the Avatar state. That's the only time we've seen them do some shit like that. And so it really doesn't make no sense when motherfuckers say, oh, she can overtake his control over sand, she can use it against him. That shit doesn't make any sense. His sand is still sand. That shit doesn't make any sense. Because for one, we've never seen Toph wrestle for control over an element from another bender, from another person who's controlling another element. We've never seen her do that. We've never seen her successfully do that. And I don't think we've ever seen a bender do that before, period. At least not in Avatar, the original series, maybe in Korra. I don't know about Korra. And we've never seen a character do that in Avatar. We've never seen that. We've never seen two benders wrestle for control. Literally, all we've seen, they launch an element, they launch it back. The attacker launches an element, the defender launches it back or defends against it with said element. So oftentimes, and then people have the misconception that her being able to control sand somehow makes her overpower Gaara's control over sand. That makes no fucking sense. Let's get some shit straight. Gaara's control over sand is far greater than Toph's control over any element that she has. For one, Gaara can control singular sand particles. Yes, he can. We've seen him do it. And not only is his control over sand more powerful, his sand attacks are more powerful, they're more precise. So like, there's literally nothing, and he's maintaining control over it at all times, which Toph she's never wrestled control from an element against somebody, against anybody. She's never there's never been a time where an earthbender has had control over like a boulder or some shit, and she just took control over it while they had control over it at the same time. She's never wrestled control from a bender. Well, let's not even get into the fact that Gaara's more sand control over sand is more precise and powerful. Man, I could go on forever about this, but it's whatever.
It's basically your life energy.
But the basis is still sand, though.
Get the fuck out of here. It's still sand.
Overpower Gaara's mom's soul.
Like people who use that argument is still sand don't understand how Gaara's control over sand works. People who say that Toph can control Gaara's sand, they say that because they think Gaara's control over sand is sand bending. That's why people say it. They think that it's sand bending. It's not fucking sand bending. Gaara's not a sand bender. That's why I started off by saying Gaara's not a sand bender. That's what people need to understand. People who support Toph in this fight. He's more powerful. He's more precise. He's not a fucking sand bender.
Which is impossible. You don't really. How do you fucking do that? Especially if you're. She could sense where he is. Like that was a strong point. It's like, just because she's not disadvantaged about it. And a good example of why Toph couldn't control Gaara's sand if he was alive. Hey, you can't control something if it's alive. That's why waterbenders can't control blood, and you need to be special.
When she got older, wasn't she manipulating shit in the swamp?
Full moon needs to be out, and your grandma needs to be on her fucking period or something, bro.
Your grandma needs to be out here. This nigga so funny as hell.
I mean, wasn't she like, when she got older, wasn't she manipulating shit in the swamp?
It's like, why
or those rocks? I'm not sure.
It's because you can't control really living tissue, and it's also, or anything that's alive. So
even though the Earth is alive, yeah, she moves that bitch anyway. So
if it was alive, I think it's another big factor.
The Earth is alive, nigga. Rocks are alive. Okay, rocks are alive now.
They're fucking forgetting.
That's how we're going.
Steal Toph easily.
Toph would get out.
Now this is a huge. I have a huge problem with this statement. Now Seththeprogrammer mentions sealing. He was like, Gaara can seal Toph easily. This nigga, again, I don't mean to diss him, but he says Toph can get out. Bro, like, first of all, Toph doesn't. First of all, you need to be able to. You need to have. Listen, you need to know jutsu. You need to know how to get out. How is she gonna get out? She's gonna be sealed. What the fuck? She needs to know knowledge of fucking. At least from what I remember. I haven't watched that scene in the war arc in a very long time. But at least from what I remember, you need to know hand signs. You need to know how to get out, and you need to have fucking chakra. You can't just break out of a ceiling just because. The fuck?
Powerful than her and could easily seal her. But regardless of that, Gaara stands.
Yeah, and not even to mention the fact that Gaara's more powerful than her, so it's not like she gonna be on some Goku shit and be like, oh, I can't be contained by you because I'm more powerful than you. Not the case. Gaara's more powerful than her. So you can't even use that fucking argument.
Doesn't have gold in it anymore. It was actually stated in the light novels that Gaara, in fact, does not have gold in his sand anymore. That's more
exactly.
Like a one-time
and
thing.
I'm gonna get back to I'm gonna expand even more on the light novels. Like Seth is actually a little light in this video. I'm gonna expand a little bit more on what the light novels has to say about Gaara's control. Gaara's control over sand, and even Gaara's taijutsu.
Or it was mainly just during the war. He definitely didn't keep it around, so that's definitely not a strong argument either. And just because he has gold in his sand doesn't somehow give her an advantage. I don't know where.
Yes, it does, because she can.
It doesn't, because he's still using chakra to control. Gaara's not Gaara's not a bender. Gaara's not a bender. Gaara's more powerful. Gaara's control over the dust, even if he has it, is more powerful than her control over it, and more precise. So really, it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. That whole gold dust argument, it doesn't fucking matter. People who use that argument don't make
Ben,
don't make sense.
Toph, to extreme heights, such as lightning level, killing off Zuko and
if they was the same
bringing up,
age.
like Adult Gaara,
If they was the same
Toph.
age, nigga. First of all, if we made this young Gar versus young Toph, we could always go back to Shikaku, and then Toph is fucked. If we go to Shikaku Gar, Toph is fucked. If we go to Shippuden Gar, Toph is fucked. She would have been fucked regardless. I don't know how she won in that screw attack battle. It's whatever.
But it probably still
And
be
then,
the same result.
and then if we go to Adult Gar, if we go to Adult Gar from the fucking movies and from the novels, nigga, it's even worse. It's even worse.
But it'd be worse.
It's
It'd be fucking worse. Yeah.
Yeah, but Toph is really tough, but she just ain't shit,
Like
Oh,
I
no,
love
she
that
is.
the show. It's just about the story and the journey. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I don't know why people even thought Toph was a fucking chance against Gaara. I don't even know how that became a fucking argument. It's just, well, I don't know. One uses the Earth and this one uses the Earth too. So I think.
Am I still recording this shit?
battle.
Oh, yep. Okay.
It's like. It's like saying that any character that. It's like Bond uses a gun and Alucard uses some guns. Doesn't mean that they're the same fucking level, bro.
James Bond and Alucard.
beautiful and scientifically accurate people at screw attacks. Anyways,
No, sir.
Okay.
What they was saying made a lot of sense. It didn't make a lot of sense. Yep. Gaara might be stronger.
See, this is where I commend you. At least he said it makes a lot of sense. At least he said that. At least he admitted that. Like, yo, I commend you. I know you like Toph a lot, and I get that you like Toph. I like Toph too, but come on, man. Let's continue.
Maybe even a little bit faster.
Maybe even a little bit faster.
But all he has is sand. He can't do nothing with any other element.
Like I mentioned before, all he has is sand. That argument irrelevant because anything she throws at him, he can turn it into sand. Doesn't matter. Anything she throws at him, he can turn it into sand. So him only using sand, that really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I don't know why people use that argument. As if Gaara can't turn anything she throws at him, any kind of metal, any kind of rock formation, anything she throws at him into sand. As if he can't do that. As if he can only use the sand in his gourd.
Sand. Like, that's it. That's sand. Tara. Tara. I'm not gonna combine anything names, but Toph can bend fucking anything earth. Metals, nigga. Minerals, which is sand. No matter if it's chakra infused or not.
No matter if it's chakra infused or not, that really is a big fucking assumption. I already explained why it's ridiculous to say that she can control Gaara's sand. I don't know why niggas make this argument. Oh, she can control Gaara's sand even if it's chakra infused for no reason. I don't know why. But the thing about it is when Gaara's sand has his chakra inside of it, Gaara has control over that sand. So if you're saying that she can take control of Gaara's sand, you're saying that she can overpower Gaara. You're saying that not only are you saying that she can overpower Gaara, you're saying that she can wrestle control of his own sand away from him. That don't make no damn sense. Considering that he's more precise than her and his control over sand is greater than her. Let's not even get into the fact that she's never even done that before. She's never even wrestled control from an element away from somebody. She's never done that. She's redirected stuff. She's never wrestled control from nobody though. She's never done that shit. Okay. Let's continue.
The basis of the sand is still sand. It's just fused with chakra. Like I said, he's not using this chakra to create sand. He's just combining the two together. So she could pick a part of that shit and just.
So this is what he's saying. He's saying she can separate the sand and the chakra, which makes no damn sense. She's never done some shit like that. I mean, I don't get, like, why do y'all assume that characters can do some shit that they never did before? Why do people assume that shit? Like that, like I heard one motherfucker say that and this was actually in the comment section of the Toph versus Gaara video, the screw attack video. They were like somebody mentioned Aang versus Naruto, and they were like, Aang can take control of Naruto's Rasengan, and he can basically take it from him and just use it against him. First of all, Rasengan isn't a fucking wind technique. Well, let's get that straight. I like, and then Naruto has more control, better control over it than Aang does. Aang has never held a Rasengan. He's never touched a Rasengan. He doesn't know how to make one. He doesn't have chakra. Now people gonna say, oh, he does have chakra because it's something called chakra in the Avatar. Now, when I say he doesn't have chakra, I mean he doesn't have chakra in the Naruto verse. Chakra in the Naruto verse is completely different from chakra in the Avatar verse. Chakra in the Naruto verse isn't even natural. Chakra in the Naruto verse is some extraterrestrial shit. It's not even natural. Now, let's continue. What the fuck was I talking about? Let's continue, man.
Like, split them holes together. Sand on my side. All you got is the straight chakra.
Sand on my side. All you got is the chakra. Like I said before, he's assuming she can take control of it. She can, like, somehow separate the chakra from the sand. Where do people get this shit from? Like, no, I'm not dissing him. Yo, he doing this thing. But where do people get these ideas from? He can split. She can take the chakra out the sand. How does that even work? Has she ever done something like that? Like, I hear when, like, that's when motherfuckers say, oh, Goku can break out of fucking infinite Tsukuyomi. Like, what the fuck? How? Has he ever done something like that? Has he ever broken out of a fucking... Is it an illusion? I don't even think that's... Has he ever broken out of some shit that powerful before? No, he's not. Like, motherfucker... Has he ever... Like I said before, why do people assume that characters can do some shit they've never done before? They've never done this. People saying Aang can take out... People saying Aang can take the nine-tailed fox out of Naruto. People actually say that shit. People saying Aang can take the nine-tailed fox out of Naruto. Like, people saying, I don't know, fucking... People saying Qatar can kill Aquaman by I don't fucking know, making him explode from the inside. some crazy shit.
And that's it. Like, all she needs is control, bro. All she need to do is just control that one fucking thing. That's it. If she controls the sand, that's over. She only needs one shot. She needs one.
Like I said before, no evidence of her. She only needs one shot. Now listen, I'm gonna say this. There's no evidence to support that she only needs one shot. In fact, there's counter evidence to support against that. Even, like, she has no feats to support this claim. What has she done? What has she done that can make you believe that she can take out Gaara with one hit? What has she done? What has she done that can make you think that? I don't. It's whatever. And then there's all she needs is one shot. Fuck out of here.
One shot, and that's it. That's over. R.I.P. Nigga, go.
R.I.P. All she needs is one shot. There is counter evidence. There is evidence to support that. I mean, listen, Screw Attack. I believe. I haven't watched the actual video in a long time, but from what I saw in the video or what I remember seeing in the Screw Attack Toph versus Gaara video, Screw Attack even said it in their video. They said, "Oh, Gaara can put sand inside of his opponent's bodies to control their body. He's done that before. Yet they didn't use that in the battle. It's whatever. It's shit like that. Like Toph didn't have a scratch on her getting hit with all this damn sand. Like what the fuck? It's whatever.
It's done. That's simple. That's shit. I don't know what you want me to say. Like strength don't mean nothing if you ain't got that skill, nigga. If you.
This is another thing that he says. Strength means nothing if you don't got skill. I already mentioned before that not only is Gaara stronger than her, faster than her, and he has more precision than her, so that argument holds no weight. That argument holds zero weight. He has more precision than her, he's stronger than her, and he's faster than her. So, and then people, like I said before, people use that, oh, she can control all these elements. Anything that she fires at Gaara will just get turned into sand anyway. So, really, that doesn't matter. It's whatever.
Strong as fuck, but ain't got no skill. And you want to get somebody that has hella fucking skill, you gonna have a fucking problem, nigga. Sure, you can get that one magical blow, but you still have a fucking problem. Toph has that finesse. Okay, his ass instantly. Like it's nothing. Like,
instantly, it's nothing. Like I don't know. I'm gonna continue.
all he has is sand, no matter if it's chakra infused or not.
All he has is sand. I've mentioned. I'm not even gonna go over this because I've already mentioned it. Why that argument is invalid. All he has is sand. That argument is invalid. Like I don't get motherfuckers who say that. Motherfuckers who say that must also believe that, like, I don't know, fucking the Human Torch or Iceman will lose to Aang because all he has is fucking all he has is fucking fire. But from what I recall, the Human Torch is a goddamn country buster. Fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? And at least from what I remember too, adult Gaara is like a fucking country or continent buster or some shit from the movies. Let's continue.
That's all I'm saying. Like he still can't do shit.
Now I'm gonna bring up that point that I was talking about before from the novels, which would immediately turn speed in Gaara's favor. This is if we're going with the adult versions of each character. The adult versions of each character, Toph would be like large building level plus, possibly multi-city block level. Like that, or possibly city block level. Like that's it. That's all Toph would be. But if we're going with Gaara, adult Gaara, it's a statement in the novels. In the novels which are canon to Naruto, the original Naruto story. In the novels, I think it was Kenshiki or Momoshiki or one of them. Y'all motherfuckers can look this up on the goddamn wiki. He says he says that Gaara is as fast as Sasuke and Naruto. He lumps all their speed together. Like he says some shit along the lines of, "Oh, their speed is their speeds are off the charts as expected of Kage level shinobi, or some shit like that," implying that they're all around the same speed. Basically, he implied that Gaara, Sasuke, and Naruto are around the same speed. So if Gaara is around the same speed as Naruto and Sasuke, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Already.
Like, when I first thought about it, I'm like, yeah, like, when I first seen this shit, like I said, I was like, hell.
And we know for a fact that Gaara has been training in taijutsu. We know for a fact Gaara has been training in taijutsu. Let's continue.
Like, watching Naruto, I didn't watch the Avatar. I thought this shit was whack. Then when I watched the Avatar, I'm like, this shit is fire. And yeah, I can see how Toph can do this shit. Like,
the funny thing about this is, I actually experienced it the opposite. I watched Avatar like years, like three. I watched Avatar like 3 years before I ever watched Naruto. I didn't watch Naruto till 2008 or 2009. I watched Avatar when it first came out. Like, I saw the first episode on TV when I was like 5 years old. So that's the thing. Like, I grew up watching Avatar. I didn't watch Korra because Korra was trash, but I did grow up watching Avatar, and Avatar will always be one of my favorite cartoons, up there with Danny Phantom. And I don't know, up there with Danny Phantom is Avatar and Danny Phantom. And Teen Titans. Up there with Danny Phantom and Teen Titans. Yep. So yeah, I watched Avatar 3 years before I watched Naruto. Then when I watched Naruto was actually the first. It was either Naruto or Dragon Ball Z. I think I started watching Dragon Ball Z first, but I think Naruto was actually, nope, Naruto was the first anime I ever like fully watched up until at least current. I didn't watch One Piece till like years later.
like, especially if Gaara went up against fucking old woman Toph. Like, I could have swore she was controlling shit in the swamp.
Old woman Toph she's a damn old woman. Why are you bringing up old woman Toph? She's a damn old woman.
So, even though she couldn't bend wood, like, she got lava bending. She's created so many.
Toph, from what I remember, and from what was said in the comment section of this video, Toph doesn't have lava bending. Toph doesn't have lava bending. She can't lava bend.
Different fucking styles that she can just. She's so versatile than God.
I mean, even if she could lava bend, that don't mean shit. Lava bending against Gaara, that don't mean shit. Gaara was blocking Amaterasu. It's whatever.
Damn it, I'll combine these niggas' names. She's so much more versatile than Gaara that.
Versatility doesn't matter in certain fights. Versatility does not matter. And the thing about Gaara is, Gaara doesn't showcase it a lot, but Gaara has, like, if I remember correctly, I know Gaara has Earth release and Lightning release. I think he has other ones too, but I know for a fact he has both of those. It's whatever.
He will be overwhelmed. There's nothing he can do. He will be overwhelmed, even though he is quicker. But like I said, if she gets
he would be overwhelmed.
fucking, if she gets that one chance of just saying it's a fucking rap.
If she gets one chance, that it's whatever. I mentioned this before. It's whatever.
Oh, no.
That was the-
Oh damn, shit.
Fucking, if she gets that one chance of just saying it's a fucking rap.
Nah.
That's all I'm saying, man. So, Toph for the win. The goal. Nigga, hell no. But post the comments down below. Tell me what you guys thought about this, man. Who you thought would win? I'm still going for the homie Toph. I mean, yes, but we don't know how big that was yet. But I'm out of here though.
Okay. That was this video. I'm gonna probably have another video talking about this. Not this. I mean, just talking about some shit. Going to college and all that shit. But you know what's funny? Just to end this video off. Shout out to It's Dragon Squad, bitch. Shout out to that nigga. But just to go back to my Chandler Alexis video. Was it this video? Well, no, it wasn't this video. It was this video. It was Cavs versus Warrior predictions, and it's a nigga that disliked my damn video. Hell no. And then I know for a fact this is this motherfucker.
Y'all see this picture right?
Molly was right. Warriors 1-5. I guess he looked like a 4 now. I'm like, bro, like I did not expect the Cavs to be so trash. I didn't expect the fucking bench of the Cavs and pretty much everybody who isn't LeBron and Kyrie to fucking choke. I didn't expect that shit. I didn't expect all them niggas to fucking choke like that. And they damn near won 2 games. Like, fuck out of here. But anyway, yo, it's been your boy, Young Mozzie. Screaming like a kamikaze. We out here. We out this bitch. For real. For real this time. I'm gonna probably have another video up. God damn, 52 minutes? What the fuck? Okay. I gotta end this soon. It's been your boy, Young Mozzie. Peace.